for like Heat Wave here, or like a fire type move onto the pallosand here and gets me a free weakness policy boost. That'd be so nice of him. There it is. Oh, please don't dodge. Oh no, it dodged. The one time I want the Heat Wave to actually hit me, and it doesn't. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H, VGC. A lot of cool stuff is legal in Regulation H, and you're going to be seeing a lot of other really cool mods. Two of those mods are Greninja and Pallosand. These actually are a pretty common combo. This was actually a thing that was first created back in, I think it was like Gen 7, when Pallosand was introduced back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sun and Moon. And we actually featured a team similar to this on the channel right when the Indigo Disc, I think it was the Indigo Disc or the Teal Mask dropped, and we got Greninja back into the game, I think it was. This is actually a newly improved team with the Pallosand Greninja combo. So, going to be kind of going through this team for this session today. A lot of cool stuff. Is actually teamed by Mr. Growtastic. We actually featured a bunch of their teams in the past. Just a bunch of really cool teams he's always putting out. So, if you guys want to use this team, rental code should be down below at the bottom of the description. Paste up in the corner if you guys want to use this team. I'm going to kind of run through it, and we're going to hop in some games and see how it does. I seen Pallosand Greninja combo again, and I kind of wanted to see how it did in this current regulation. So, there's going to be some people that don't really care for Greninja Pallosand because it's kind of really gimmicky. But I think it's fun to use. I want to kind of see how it does for this current regulation, just updated. We did use it a long time ago, but we're going to see how it does. If you guys don't know what it actually does, Pallosand on this team, you actually have the Terra Grass there. You actually have the ability Water Compaction, which gives you a +2 defense boost every time you're hit with a water type move. So with the weakness policy, you're getting an attack and a special attack boost. Plus, alongside the Greninja, you have Priority Water Shuriken, which just hits you with, I think it's at the very least 2 water type moves or like hits of it. So you're at the very least going to like +4, mainly usually like even +6 defense from Water Shuriken, and you're just able to either set up defense with Amnesia or just go for crazy damage with the weakness policy proccing, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of what it really is. You pretty much self-proc Water Compaction alongside a weakness policy. There's a few other things too. You don't really need weakness policy if you really. I think it also gets Calm Mind and a few other setup moves, but you pretty much just become unkillable, and you start dishing out just tons of damage to where your opponent can't really do much to you. And then while the rest of your team kind of just takes advantage of you being unkillable and putting out a bunch of damage, they can't deal with everything and they end up just losing. That's kind of what it really is. So you got the Greninja on this team. Fast taunt user, otherwise it's got liquidation U-turn there. It's mainly going to be self-proccing the Pallosand. That's kind of what it's on this team for. You got the Choice Scarf, Final Gambit, Annihilate, kind of more of a standard set. You got AV Arclet on with the Pelipper, always just a really standard set. You got Wide Guard on this team as well for opposing spread moves, stuff like Drain type stuff or Eruption spam if you're going against a opposing fire type team or fire weather team. Earthquake spam is also pretty common, so that can be kind of helpful. Weather Ball, Tailwind, just a really standard Pelipper set, and then you got the standard Incineroar with the Fake Out Double Dark move and the Will-O-Wisp there with the safety goggles for stuff like a Moongus and a few other things that they're running. Sleep Powder, Histui and Lilligant, and a few other things. So, apart from the Greninja, Pallosand is actually a pretty standard team, but I still kind of want to see how it did. So, let's hop in some games. Alright, we're here in another game. Opponent's running a Regulation F team. Ursaluna, Golden Ghost, Ceruledge, Gastrodon, Slitherwing, and Garchomp. You know, funny enough, there's actually a really good game for the Pallosand here. If I can get it set up, it actually is pretty good. So I'm going to try to do that here. It's really difficult to do, though, because if he has Slitherwing and he leads with that, he goes for First Impression, and it one-shots Greninja. So I got to be really careful there. Otherwise, it's pretty good here, though. So I'm going to lead Greninja Pallosand. I kind of want Rain, too. Rain looks really good. I have Wide Guard on Pelipper, which shuts down like half his team. The Golden Ghost, specifically in the Ursaluna, looks really good. And I can just bring Arclet on again. I think that's my play here. And also Earthquake if he has it on his Garchomp, which he probably does. leads Ursa, that's kind of bad. He leads double ghost type, I don't know about that, I don't really... It's better than the Slitherwing, I guess, though. Just the shitty thing here is, though, like... I gotta go for Amnesia, but if he just doubles into Pallosand here with, like, Shadow Ball plus Blood Moon, I think it just goes down. I'm gonna try to do it, though. I'm gonna try to go for it here, and then I'm gonna go for the Water Shuriken. I'm hoping he protects on this turn. I'm hoping I guess he doesn't protect, otherwise he would have already went for it, but maybe I should have also just went for Earth Power here. If I somehow lived, I could have one-shotted Golden Go. There's the +3. It actually hits way more than I need it to. It hits 5 times. The times you don't need it to hit 5 times, it does. Boon Blast, okay. That does nothing. Fling. What is he? Oh, it failed! It failed because my item's gone. Wow, that couldn't have been a better turn. That could not have been a better turn there. How I shore up. Shore up here, and then I just go for, I think I just go for damage here. He thinks I have Dark Pulse, but I don't. I'm just gonna Liquidation and you go for some damage, I guess. Physical Greninja coming through. That's another thing I bet he's never seen. Fling. Fling doesn't do nothing, bro. Does he not have an item? If it fails, is it because I lost my item, or is it because he has no item? I don't know why he keeps going for Fling. Really weird, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on going for Liquidation here. I could U-turn out too. I don't need Greninja at all anymore. I think I'd just rather have the damage here. He keeps going for Fling. Either that or he's choiced. He must be a choice Scarf Fling, or choice Specs Fling, maybe. If that's the case, I think it'll also fail because it doesn't actually do anything. If it's a choice item, I think that's how it works. Wanted KO though. The Pallosand is about to fucking sweep. We're gonna put this thing to work. It's all fully set up, ready to go. +6 defense, +2 SPDEF. I'm gonna go after the Ursaluna now. Go after that thing, get it out of here, and go for Hurricane. I'm assuming he's probably Terra on the Slitherwing. I don't know why he'd bring it in here. Or he just lets me freely outspeed him. He must be running 0 speed for whatever reason for me to outspeed him there. Okay. Too much just does. Brings me down to 1 health. Pops my sash. This thing out of here. That's 2 KOs now for the Pallosand. I don't think he wins. Like, I think no matter what he has in the back, I think whatever he has left, apart from maybe like a crazy Terra, like Terra Flying, I think he just loses automatically to Pallosand. I think he just surrenders here. Whatever you have loses to Pallosand, but he just surrenders. Get wrecked. Get wrecked by the evil Sandcastle. What a dominant game. I'll admit though, I think my opponent kind of fucked up because he went for Fling, and I'm assuming he was probably choice Specs Gold and go with Fling. And I think that's why I kept failing over and over, so. You live and learn, you fuck around, you find out. You had to find out the hard way. That's why stuff online, like, it'll tell you what Fling does for specific items online. You gotta look up what it actually does, otherwise just waste your time, so. He'll learn one of these times. See you guys in another match. Oh, we're here with a match. My opponent's actually running a kind of like a Psychic Terrain team, but alongside Sun. So we're gonna have a battle of the weathers here. What do I really want to bring here? Kind of want to bring Pallosand. I think Pallosand Greninja, funny enough, is actually pretty good here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I also have Terra Grass to dodge Sleep Powder, so that could be pretty good. think that's what I do here. I think the only main drawback is if he has Follow Me on Indeedee, but I don't think he brings that here. I bring my own Blipper. That's what I bring here. I think I bring Arclet on in the back. I think that's what I bring. I think he brings Torkoal, Lilligant, and probably Hydreigon, and Exeggutor if I were to guess. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Really appreciate it, really helps out the channel. He does bring Indeedee, that's no good. Kinda sucks, that kinda sucks. There's also Spadef, Booster, Psychic Seed. My only shitty thing here is like I can go for a move here on this turn, but if he goes for Follow Me, which I think he's gonna do here, either that or he goes for Trick Room. I just don't do anything. So I think I'm just gonna go Terra Grass on this first turn, and then I'm gonna go for Amnesia. And then I'm just gonna U-turn out with the Greninja on this turn, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I do. He's going to Raw, so he's going to Torkoal. Comes the Torkoal. So I'm glad I'm U-turning out on this turn. I could have got a free defense boost, but getting to +2 with Amnesia here is also pretty good. Going Terra Grass kind of sucks because I make myself weak to Torkoal's damage. But he's Terra Fighting. Okay. Is he expecting me to go for like Dark Pulse onto him here? Good thing is the pallosand's actually pretty good into his team. If I can get set up, the pallosand actually puts in a shit ton of work. And like he can also proc my weakness policy here. At +2 I should be able to live whatever he throws at me, especially in the rain. Expanding Force. Is he choiced? Yeah, oh he's Chlorophyll. That's why he outsped me. That does so much damage because of the crit. Got the fucking crit on me, that sucks. Into the Pelipper here, get rid of his rain, force him out. He doesn't have any Trick Room up either, so that's pretty good. I also have Wide Guard. Get the Amnesia up here. I think he switches on this next turn, so I'm just going to go for Shore Up here. I'm going to go for Shore Up, and then I can actually just Hurricane here freely. Onto the Exeggutor, I think that's my play. He could Protect, but then I get a free Shore Up. I still think he's kind of probably running Trick Room on the Indeedee. I don't know why else he would really have it on his team, but it's kind of counterintuitive if you have Chlorophyll, Exeggutor. So I don't know. He's just going to let me get the free KO here. Yeah, you're dead. Goodbye. I'm hoping he goes for like Heat Wave here or like a Fire type move onto the pallosand here and gets me a free weakness policy boost. That'd be so nice of him. There it is. Oh, please don't dodge. Oh no, it dodged. The one time I want the Heat Wave to actually hit me and it doesn't. Oh, he has an Indeedee in the back. I'm assuming his last mount's probably Hydreigon. Comes the Indeedee again. I'm just going to start going for some damage here. Go for damage, and then just go for Weather Ball here. My opponent's team really struggles into like opposing weather. And like being at rain is just so good right now too. It doesn't really help him. I think some teams are fun to use, but like with rain being so good, he's gonna withdraw. He's gonna try to get his weather back up. Oh man, he made a good play. Good play. Really good play. Really good play. Actually, it ain't too bad because he goes for follow me, so I just do all my damage into the DD anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter. Because I'm still getting damage. That's a 2-hit KO. That's crazy. Earth Power does nothing, but whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Actually, I can't even hit the Hydreigon. I gotta be really careful because I can't hit the Hydreigon. So I'm actually gonna... I could Wide Guard, but I think I'm just gonna switch here. I'm gonna switch into Greninja. I don't need Greninja at all in this match anymore, so it's kind of just... You can sack it off here and let it go down. Torkoal, okay. Worst case scenario here, he has Heat Wave on Hydreigon. I think that's maybe the worst case scenario because he gets a sun boosted Heat Wave. Oh, there it is. The pallosand, man, every time it gets hit with a fire move, it dodges. It does not want to take a fire move to the face at all. It just one-shots the Torkoal too. That's great. I don't think there's any way he wins now because I can just get my weather back up. And like the Heat Wave, if he specs, maybe it matters. I don't know. Depends on what his set is, even. And like that doesn't even look like specs damage. I'm gonna Earth Power here again, and then I'm just gonna U-turn out onto the Hydreigon. I don't need Greninja at all at this point in the game. Unfortunately, I actually end up having to use Earth Power into Hydreigon, which does nothing, so... Actually, the pallosand kind of does nothing for me here, because I can't hit Hydreigon for anything. I only have a ground-type move, so it does nothing. There's that boost. Now it's going to give me the +2 boost, but like now it doesn't matter because like I only have a ground type move. There's the weakness policy proc. I think that's like the only downside to this specific pallosand set because you get walled by stuff like Hydreigon and like any flying type or anything with levitate. You have no way to hit them at all. You need all these moves. You need protect too. It's another move you kind of need. So. I'm gonna Amnesia again. I'm hoping he goes for Terra, but he already wasted Terra, so he can't. And then I'm just gonna Hurricane here for damage. It's not specs, that probably one-shots me. I think he just surrenders though, like I don't know how there's any way he wins now, because he's at -2 special attack. He doesn't know my full set either. He knows I have Shore Up, Earth Power, and... What was the other move I showed him? Amnesia. So... He doesn't know my last move. He might still think I have something. I have Arclet on too, so Arclet just wins me the game here. I think he just surrenders. Go for that Earth Power, that will do nothing, and then I'll go for the Draco here. It does nothing. Gives me a free boost. Draco almost one-shots him back. I don't know how that didn't one-shot him. Earth Power again. It's not going to do anything, but I'll go for it again. I'll body press this time. He surrenders. Okay. He's like, yeah, there's no way I win, especially from this range. Like, no matter what, if he does KO something with like a lucky crit or anything, like Greninja comes in and outspeeds and goes for U-turn. In that range, he's dead. So, not bad. I wish the pallosand would have did a little bit more there. It did some solid damage, got a KO on the Torkoal, but every single time it had an opportunity to get the free weakness policy boost, it dodged a Heat Wave. So that kind of sucks. But whatever. It still put in work, so that's what I'm here to try to do, to make it work. And it putting in work, so that's pretty good. See you guys in another match. Alright, we're here with one final game. My opponent actually just has 4 mons. He has a full-on rain team from Regulation F. So, Pelipper Arclodon, Barrascuda, and Ogerpon Water. So what do I want to bring here? You know, funny enough, pallosand actually is pretty good natural check to the Arclet on, and it's got to be really careful though, because if I make myself Terra Grass, then I get hit by Hurricane. The pallosand's actually pretty good here. It's mainly like Terra Grass though. Terra Grass pallosand is pretty good. What else do I want to bring? I think I actually bring Annihilate to this game, because if he leads Pelipper, I think I just go Scarf Final Gamut into the Pelipper and just get rid of it. I think that's what I do here. Or like the Barraskewda would be pretty good. So I think I'm actually going to bring it this game. What else do I want to bring? I think I bring my own Arclodon. And my own Pelipper here. I think that's what I do. I don't know if I really need Greninja this game to self-proc. Because like it also gets kind of walled by the Ogre Pond, which I don't think it's really going to be very good into, and it gets outsped by Barraskewda under Rain, so it doesn't really do much this game. I think that's what I bring. I just gotta hope he has I have a really good lead into him though, because if he leads something that I don't really want to like click a Scarf Final Gambit into, then I'm gonna have kind of a problem. Pallosand here definitely has a chance to kind of sweep my opponent's team. If I can get some defense boost rolling, I can have a chance to maybe sweep my opponent's team. Comes down to what Terras he has as well. If he's like Terra Electric or Fairy or whatever. If he does lead Pelipper, okay, that's perfect. If he's Focus Sash Pelipper, I'm gonna be really pissed. I'm hoping he's not Focus Sash. That's what I'm hoping here. I'm gonna go for Amnesia. I'm hoping he's not Sash. I'm just gonna go for Final Gambit here and just get rid of him. I'm gonna be really mad if he's Focus Sash. I'm about to catch a Weather Ball to the face, probably. Or a Hurricane. I don't really care about the Arclodon. Like, what is he can't body press me. He can't go for an electric type move. He's forced to go for like Dragon Pulse or Flash Cannon. Both of those I can eat pretty well, especially if I get a +2 boost. My opponent's taking forever. I think he's AFK. So he took down the timer to it, went to 0, and it's like it automatically shows whatever mons he had. I think my opponent might be AFK. Looks like it's going to go down to a timer. Please don't be Sash, please. He's not Sash. What a play. What a play. That's a trade I'll make. That's a trade I'll 100% make. Aura Sphere. It doesn't affect me. I'm assuming he's AFK. I don't know. I didn't even know Arclodon got Aura Sphere, actually. I've never seen Arclodon with Aura Sphere. Unless that's for, like, opposing Arclodons, but, like, you have Body Press. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go into my own Pelipper here. I'm assuming my opponent's AFK and is just choosing moves for him. I don't know why he would go for Aura Sphere there. Because like both of my mons, it was immune to Aura Sphere. So I'm assuming he's probably AFK and it went to timer. And it just chose like a random move. I think that's what happened. If that's the case, I'm just going to start trying to dish out some damage. Because I think my opponent's probably on the shitter and he's not going to be coming back anytime soon. At least what it seems like. Look at how it's taking forever. There's no... You have 4 mons, bro. It's either you want to go into Ogre Pond or you want to go into the Barraskewda. It can't be that difficult of a choice. Both of them are water types. His name is PK Pokemon X2. Is this a robot that I'm going against? It could be like a robot. I'm not sure though. He kind of a saucy nickname. I'm just gonna Earth Power here. I'm gonna Earth Power and then I'm gonna Hurricane the Barraskewda. I don't think Earth Power is gonna one-shot Arclodon. It should do a solid amount of damage. I think just the only thing is like I have to try to eat a possible water type move here, but if he's AFK, it's gonna be choosing random moves, so I don't think it'll actually have a chance to really hit me with a water type move. Barraskewda's ugly as fuck too. Guy got the raw end of the the deal when he was born. Guy's a 0 out of 10. Holy shit, does he look ugly. Poor guy. I just get one-shotted by liquidation, so he might be back. Either he's back and he's actually choosing moves now, or I got really unlucky with a random move being chosen. I should have maybe went Terra Grass there too. I didn't really think about that, but I thought he was AFK, so it was gonna have a small chance of him actually picking a super effective move into me. Because I think I just choose a random move, so I maybe should have just went Terra Grass there, but then I would have lost my like fighting immunity versus the Arclodon. That's kind of my fault, though. I guess I could have went Terra Grass. Oh, I still have Blipper around, though. I think as long as he doesn't Terra the Ogre Pawn, I can hit it with a Hurricane, I should be pretty good. I also have Terra if I really need it here on both of these mons, my Arclodon and the Blipper for this, so... He's still taking forever. I'm assuming he's AFK, I just got unlucky there. I thought he maybe came back, but like he's probably still AFK and just going to a timer every single turn. Bro's off somewhere taking a gnarly crap, I think. Just got his switches running in the other room. I think that's what it really is. The guy clicked a Q for a battle and he left. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to Electro Shot. I'm going to Body Press. I'm going to Body Press here, and then I'm going to Hurricane. Hopefully he doesn't Terra. Oh, he's back now. He's back. That was a quick turn. He's back. Welcome back, bro. He is 100% back now. No Terra, though. So that just straight up one-shots the Ogre Pawn. Blipper's so good. Blipper's just so damn good. It doesn't even have that high of special attack, but like when you're just able to land 100% accurate, 110 power Hurricanes every turn, that damage just adds up so quick. I don't know, I'm Terra Fairy here too, so I think I'm actually just going to go Terra Fairy and go for Body Press on this turn. Predicting an Aura Sphere or something here. And then... I think I just Weather Ball here. Actually, I'm going to Tailwind. I don't want to give him a defense boost, so I'm going to Tailwind here. He's back, because otherwise it'd take way forever. So he was gone and he came back on like these last 2 turns of the match. My opponent was AFK for half the match. If he kills Blipper here, that's fine. Like I don't really care. I still win. At this point in the game, I think I still win, because Body Press is a 2-hit KO, so... Whatever. I kind of made a misplay, because I could have went Terra onto the pallosand, which would have been a lot better this match, but we still got the dub. Funny enough, still a really close game. Did he rage quit on me? I was gonna say it took forever there. I don't know. It's like he DC'd. Still a really close game though, considering like half the match he was gone and like it was going to a timer and just choosing like a random move. So considering that, it was actually still a really close game. Pallosand didn't really do much though. Kind of just got one-shotted. It did some damage and that's about all it really did. Or it got set up and then it dropped. So. Kind of unfortunate, but we had a really good showcase with the Annihilate kind of on this team to really do. So that worked out really well. Let's talk a little about this team. As for this team, I think it's pretty fun. If you guys want to use a really cool pallosand team, really fun strategy alongside the Greninja and that type of thing, it definitely can actually do really well. The only thing you got to really be careful for is flying types or like anything with Levitate, because otherwise you just get completely walled because you don't have Earth Power on the pallosand. So apart from that, I don't think this team's like an incredibly like higher tier team. I do think there is some stuff that can really easily check this team. Like it's pretty weak into Trick Room too. Trick Room it doesn't really want to play against at all. I had a few Trick Room games in my testing matches that I kind of struggled with. There's a few other things like your really fast Tailwind teams that are like really hard hitting. Like I went against a Talonflame team as well with like Priority Tailwind for one of my testing games, and it kind of struggled. I still won barely, but it was still kind of struggling. A few different things I probably would have easily lost that match. So there's a few things this team does struggle with, but overall I think it's more of like one of those teams that if you have a really good matchup into like an enemy team, and you can kind of just do really well. If you don't, you don't. That's kind of just the main thing. So more of a fun team. If you guys want to use it, rental quote up in the corner, paste down below. Not really anything I would change with this team. I think it's probably the best you probably get. The only thing I'm kind of really, I don't know, I wouldn't say really confused about, but like I would maybe change is like the Greninja. I don't know if the Greninja is full max attack with Water Shuriken, or if it's just mainly attack like a physical Greninja, mainly because it's meant to have Water Shuriken and buff the pallosand with its ability. I'm not 100% sure. Otherwise, I would throw like, I don't know what other water moves they get. It used to get Scald. I don't know if Greninja gets Scald anymore. I would just throw like Dark Pulse or Hydro Pump on there and just keep U-turn. Want to switch Liquidation out for one of those moves, probably like Hydro Pump. Instead, just keep U-turn. That's what I would mainly change with this team. It doesn't really matter that much though, because if you are using it in the rain, you get buff damage with rain. So you get that extra damage boost, and like it's not meant to do much damage anyway, it's just mainly there for the pallosand, so maybe I'm being too critical, I'm not sure. Apart from that, hope you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'm gonna get out of here, I got a bunch more stuff on the way if you guys don't want to miss it. I'll stay up to date with the channel, so I'm gonna get out of here, peace out everybody, thanks for watching.